Genesis 18. The Lord appeared to Abraham in the oaks of Mamre, as he sat at the entrance of his tent, in the heat of the day. Abraham looked up and saw 3 men standing before him. Immediately he got up from the entrance of his tent, came out to meet them, and prostrated himself to the ground. My Lord, he said, if I have found favor in your sight, do not go on without stopping at your servant's house. I'm going to get some water to wash your feet. Rest a while under this tree. I will bring you some bread, and thus you will restore your strength to continue on your way, for that is why you passed by your servant. They replied, Do as you said. Abraham went quickly to Sarah's tent. Quickly, he said, Knead 3 measures of flour and bake bread. He then ran to the flock, chose a tender and good calf, and gave it to his servant, who immediately prepared it. He took butter and milk and served them to the pilgrims along with the prepared bull, standing with them under the tree while they ate. And they said to him, Where is Sarah your wife? She is in the tent, he replied. And he said to him, I will return to your house within a year, at this time, and Sarah your wife will have a son. Now Sarah was listening behind at the entrance of the tent. Abraham and Sarah were old, advanced in age, and Sarah was past the age. She began to laugh secretly. Old as I am, she said to herself, will I still know love? And my master is well on in years. The Lord said to Abraham, Why did Sarah laugh, saying, Is it true that I would have a son, old as I am? Is this perhaps a very difficult thing for the Lord? In a year at this time I will return to your house, and Sarah will have a son. Sarah protested. I didn't laugh, she said, because she was afraid. But the Lord said to him, Yes, you laughed. The men got up and left toward Sodom, and Abraham followed them. Then the Lord said, Can I hide from Abraham what I am going to do? For Abraham shall become a great and mighty nation, and all the peoples of the earth shall be blessed in him. I have chosen him so that he may command his children and his household after him to keep the ways of the Lord, doing justice and righteousness, so that the Lord may fulfill in his favor the promises he made him. The Lord added, The cry that rises from Sodom and Gomorrah is immense, and their sin is very great. I'm going down to see if his works really correspond to the cry that comes to me. If not, I will know. The men therefore departed in the direction of Sodom, while Abraham stood before the Lord. Abraham approached and said, Will you make the righteous perish with the wicked? Perhaps there are 50 righteous in the city. Will they perish? Would you not rather forgive the city, for the sake of the 50 righteous who might be found in it? No, you could not act like this, killing the righteous with the wicked, and treating the righteous with the wicked. Far from you such a thought. Would not the judge of all the earth exercise justice? The Lord said, If I find 50 righteous in Sodom, I will forgive the whole city for their sake. Abraham continued, Do not take it the wrong way, if I still dare to speak to my Lord, although I am dust and ashes. If perhaps there are 5 short of the 50 righteous, will you destroy the whole city because of those 5? I will not destroy it, replied the Lord, if I find 45 righteous people in it. Abraham persisted and said, Perhaps there are only 40 there. I will not destroy the city because of these 40. Abraham said again, I beg you, Lord, do not be angry if I insist yet. Perhaps there are only 30. If I find 30, said the Lord, I will not do it. Abraham continued, Forgive me if I still dare to speak to the Lord, it may be that only 20 are found. For the sake of 20, I will not destroy it. Abraham replied, May the Lord not be angry if I speak one last time. What if 10 are found there? And God replied, I will not destroy it because of these 10. And the Lord withdrew, after having spoken with Abraham, and he returned to his house.